All right. Angle of elevation.
When looking up from an object, the angle of elevation is formed by a surface line provided and a horizontal.
Okay. So there's a picture of this situation over here to your right. You got an angle of elevation. They show you where it's going. The angle of elevation is made by a person looking up or something. It'll not necessarily be a person. Sometimes it will be. A line of sight looking up at an object, and then horizontal. You see how that creates a triangle there. That angle of elevation is going to be that angle right there. That's created from the line of sight and that horizontal line that extend out. And then after that, well, obviously it set up a triangle, so we're going to use that to set up our situations and use trig on them. It's pretty easy. The only part that's kind of extra that's added in on this, sometimes you have to account for the height of the person in the situation. You either have to subtract it or add it depending on what they're asking you for. So we'll see based on this first one. Kim, you ready? You want to read number one?
Yeah. AC cells is height are the top of a 34-foot tall lighthouse at a elevation at or 58 degrees. If Casey is 6 feet tall, how far is he standing from the base of the lighthouse?
All right. So each scenario that we draw is going to look like obviously a triangle. I'm not honestly. This first scenario is going to look exactly like this. It's based on this picture, but we're going to draw it out down here. I'm not going to draw a lighthouse though. Just draw a line for that lighthouse. My person is going to be a stick figure too, so I've never called myself an artist. So this side is going to represent my lighthouse. Got little Casey over here looking at the lighthouse. Casey from her eye level, she's staring up at this lighthouse. And then you also got to account for the fact that horizontally across from her, that line of sight. Well, and then from there, after we set that up, we can put our stuff on our figure. It says to the top of the lighthouse is 84 feet tall. Where should 84 go? The line right here, yeah, 84. And then they say angle of elevation is 58 degrees. You should know where that angle goes at. 58 degrees here. It says if Casey is 6 feet tall, so Casey herself or herself, I don't know if Casey's a boy or a girl, 6 feet. How far is he standing? Oh, it is a he, my bad. How far is he standing from the base of the lighthouse? That part right there, that's that question at the end, that's telling you where your variable goes. Where does the variable go? Huh? It says, how far is he standing from the base of the lighthouse?
On the long leg, sir?
Yeah. Alright. So before we calculate this, there's an adjustment that needs to be made. Some people already see it, some don't. If you see it, talk to me about it. You see it? Shh, there it is. Say it one more time louder for them. Yeah. You got to account for the fact this person is 6 feet tall, and that's their eye level right there. You got to subtract that out of that 84 to get this side right here, which would be what? 78 feet. That's quick math. Y'all can't do that? I need that length right there for the triangle. That you got that? Okay. After we finish.
Can I explain, sir?
Why are you pointing at
You edit
Huh?
You edit, you guys shut up.
Just keep it riding.
I don't get it. I'm trying to explain.
It's okay.
Okay, so 84 is the whole thing. So Casey is 6 feet tall, so we're going to subtract. Yes, yes, get to me.
All right, let's label. I'm sorry. We're gonna label. Kim, label. HOA.
Long line, the one that's like 35.
We start with H.
Yeah, that's my line.
So what's that?
The one that doesn't have a
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm assuming you're saying this.
Yes, yes. And then 78.
Uh huh.
And then B6.
Okay. What trig function are you going to use, Miss Williams? 10. So 10 of what degrees? 58 degrees equals what over what? All right. Then from there, everybody should know how to solve. This the part. This the only new part right here. The setup. All this is over. Video's going. I hope not either.
It's 40 hours for 7.
You're supposed to do it up here. See, Silas, I'm having issues trusting you. What we got? 48.7. Thank you. 48.7 feet. If you got that one, it should all be easy.
I put in my calculator in this one. I don't know how to use that calculator.
What calculator? Bring it here. You should just type it in the way it looks.
I did.
Bring it here. Can I have her calculator, please?
Go hurry, hurry.
Video.
Pause your video.
You put sign, first of all. Well, that's what she put.
I didn't.
What mode are you in? Come in.
She don't know.
I know, I'm not sure.
Hey,
Hold on.
Bryce.
What's up, huh?
What?
Christian did not show up to my class. Uh-huh. He ain't even show up in here. Tell you can let mom know that he got work he come down here and get though. Alright.
Okay, what?
I told you, your calculator has to be in degrees.
Yes.
Mode?
Yes.
Look what that says.
Oh. Okay, switch it over to degrees. Go down and go.
I know how to work it.
Well, hello.
Now it should work.
They switched it wrong too.
Alright, next problem. Looking at, nope, we don't have that kind of time. We've been on that problem all day. Video is rolling. Elijah, you might as well.
The angle of elevation from the quicker foot of the football field to the top of the goal field is 17 degrees. If you're standing 131 feet from the base of the goal post, how tall is the goal post?
All right. So, setting up that scenario. Got a little kicker down here.
Can we name it?
If you want to do all that, Kim, you can do all that. It's my kicker. That's his foot.
So the triangle, I thought it was going to be on the leg.
Doesn't matter if you do what? So, alright, drew my triangle, got my little kicker down there. It's kicking the football. It's just to the top of a goalpost. The angle is at 17 degrees. It says he's standing 131 feet from the base of the goalpost. Where does 131 go, Elijah?
The right side of the bottom, like, go under them. Next to the 90 degrees.
Just like right 131 right here.
It's on the long leg. I mean the short leg. Yes,
The side
131.
of the side of the right side. The right side. Like, on the short leg, yes.
It says he's standing 131 feet from the base of the goalpost. You're going to put 131 right there?
Oh no, that's like the height of it. Don't you put it right here? It goes on the high pocket. There. Oh, never mind.
Christ. How tall is the goalpost? Where's X go?
Oh, on the right side.
Oh, okay. Now we need to label.
The H is going to be on the blank line. The J is going to be next to 131. And then the O is going to be
I'm still listening.
and then, so, we're going to do 10, 17,
10 of 17 degrees.
and then
It's 10?
we'll X over 131.
X over 131.
Multiply 131 by the itself and do the other side. And then put that in couple. And X equals
Round correctly.
Okay, so when you're doing 10, you always get X by itself? How come when we
You do it for all of
you
them.
do it for all? No, but how come when we were doing the one at the top, you had to get 78 by itself?
X was on the bottom.
Because
You
X
see the
is on
difference?
the bottom. This one X.
How did you do that whole sheet and you don't know this?
Because my brother was helping me. It's right though, because I put it in the calculator.
Your calculator wasn't even in the right mode. That's the one you use.
Actually, he said it for me, but apparently I messed it up for him, trying to put it on. So, where X is on the bottom, you get rid of the number.
Just look at the difference between the two, Kim.
What are you talking about?
1 and 2.
Go back over. Go back.
You should have it on your paper. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Devin, would you mind reading number 3? Shh. Keep going.
These mom is standing at the bottom of the slide at the ground, waiting for me to play out. The angle of elevation on the bottom of the slide to the ground is 460 degrees. The slide has a vertical height of 90 degrees.
Okay, so we need to set that up. Got the little girl Leah at the top of the slide. So we got a little baby stick figure. And my little baby. That's Leah. And Leah mama right here.
Draw her a little bit curvy.
I thought about it, but no. Uh-oh. Devin, we need the label, so we got to put the stuff in the right spots. First, they told us angle was 46 degrees. It says the slide has a vertical height of 9. Where's that going to go at, Devin? Okay. And then it says find the length of the slide. Where does that variable go, Devin? Think about what a slide looks like, Devin. Want to find the length of the slide.
Okay, I just said the slide.
Where?
The slide.
Where?
What do you mean? I said the slide.
What side?
There is no slide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
See, you could just said slide. How many you say?
Okay, Devin, I need you to label.
Oh.
HOA?
Okay. Hypotenuse for X is opposite is 9. The A is the other one.
Based on that, Devin, what trig function are we using? Shh. Children, cut all the side talking. All of it's coming on my video.
Sorry, opposite. Wait, hold on. Sine.
Yeah, we're using sine, Devin. Thank you. Sine of what degrees?
46.
Okay.
And it's 9 over X.
Thank you. And then we solve. We know how to do that, though. Kim, this is one where X is on the bottom.
Yeah, just loaded. You just do division?
Do you want me to give you your sheet back? You need to make some corrections? Hmm? Not 1.5. What number you gave me, Devin? Good to go. Moving on. Shh. Stay with me. Aquarius, you got a lot to say. Number 4.
I can start. Dog is 75.
A little bit louder. Guys over there, can you give the Aquarius some respect? Lily? Anna? Can you just...
Keep it down a little higher.
The dog is standing 5 feet from the base of the tree, looking up at a gap that is 16 feet up this tree. What is the angle of elevation for the point dogs sticking out of the grass?
I don't understand what was funny about the sentence.
It has an AirPod in and Parker's doing that to me.
What?
I see the phone on your face, bro.
Look, we're recording. We gotta keep going.
I read it. I said
Take your hoodie off, please.
Huh?
Hoodie off.
Alright. Ready? It's off. Alright. I'm not set up. I set up.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so you guys do the tree. Why did you draw a cat? Alright, the dog is gonna go right there, right? Oh, he's gonna go over there.
Yeah, where would you thought the dog had went? Why?
Because he said,
Is he sitting directly under the tree?
shouldn't 5 go? 5 is that's bottom. Bottom. 16 is on the side.
What's that?
So we're looking
X
for
is gonna be ridiculous. Are they good?
Did all right. We're not done yet. Label.
Oh my gosh, I was right. I did it right. Whoa.
Label.
Oh. H goes on the other part. OCC.
Mm-hmm. I'm still listening. Now that you've labeled.
Yeah, it is 10. Yeah, it is.
10 of what degrees?
Isn't it 16 over 5?
Where'd you get 9 from?
Oh, I did it wrong because I did my 8 too long and I thought it was a 9.
Oh, 10 negative. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
72.6?
Yeah. It's right.
Oh, I did that right.
So why aren't we rounding up no more?
Told us to round to the nearest 10. We never rounded those whole numbers.
Yes, we did. Cause it was like 16.5 something, and then we rounded. Yeah, we rounded somewhere.
My next reader. Gabby?
In looking down to an object, the angle of depression is formed by the observer's line of sight and a horizontal line. The angle of depression is congruent to the angle of elevation that is given. Alternate interior angles.
Underline or highlight if you need to. This is important. We talked about this before. I mentioned it earlier in this unit. Angle of depression is congruent to the angle of elevation because they are alternate interior angles. Just look at that situation over here to the right so we can understand it. So you got a lifeguard sitting down on a chair looking at a swimmer. You see from his line of sight, you see he has an angle of depression because he's looking down. That angle of depression right there that they're pointing at, that arrow, will be the same as this angle here that the swimmer looking back up at him will be looking at. And you should know why they just stated it. They said they're alternate interior angles. They are. So this angle of depression right here is 35 degrees. That means the swimmer's angle of elevation will have to be 35 degrees as well. Y'all okay with that concept?
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's basically the same.
Not basically. Yeah, this will be a transversal here. Good. These will be parallel lines here. That is good, Kim. Thank you. Alrighty. Alright. Honestly, like the last page, the first concept is pretty much based off that drawing. You see it, number 5, it says a lifeguard is sitting on a platform. It's basically that drawing up there. Looking down at a swimmer in the water. If the lifeguard's line of sight is 8 feet above the ground, and the angle of depression to the swimmer is 18 degrees, how far is the swimmer from the lifeguard? So, you're just drawing that situation out that you see up top. I'm just not going to draw no lifeguard. Draw a triangle.
Why should we draw a triangle? Just like the one here, he said.
I'm just not going to draw the lifeguard.
We're going to draw the swimmer.
It's up to you, my friend. You could do whatever you want. Angle of depression is 18 degrees. So for the same reason we just talked about, the angle of elevation inside that triangle will also be 18. Then from there, they said his line of sight is 8 feet above the ground. So where does 8 go?
Straight side.
Yeah, the straight, that vertical. 8. Then it says angle of depression. We already put that in. It says how far away is the swimmer from the lifeguard? Where is my X gonna go?
Base.
Labeling. H O A. What we got?
Oh,
Oh boy.
10. So and 10 the same thing. That's funny.
Oh, you said toe. I thought you said co.
So,
Toe, yeah. Tangent, yeah. So tan, 18 degrees equals
8 over X.
8 over x.
Get 8 by itself.
Everything okay over there? I think you're gonna run out of passes. Okay. I said okay. What we got?
Yep, 24.6.
My brother told me the teacher did not teach them how to label first, and they're trying to
I told you, man, you have to teach how to label. That's the hardest part for most kids.
He didn't even know how to freaking label.
It is if you learn it first. If you don't learn it, most teachers don't teach them first. They just make them go right into it and then try to kind of force them to understand labeling afterwards.
He was like, wait, he goes, yeah.
All right. Number 6. I haven't bothered. Well, I bothered somebody over there already. Screw it. Macy, number 6. Number 6. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going to draw a scenario out. You can help me label. So we got a heli. It's looking down at a landing pad that it's going to land on. Yeah. It's the landing pad here. Landing pad. If the angle of depression is 73 degrees.
Oh, you thought it was gonna be there. Kim.
Isn't the what do you call it? The not the hypotenuse, but the long leg. Isn't that 120? No, I mean 1200.
I think the green
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
It's the angle of depression. This is where you're looking down at, but it's going to end up flipping and being the same thing as the elevation.
Isn't
So, go ahead. Where you said
it's
12.
1200.
Where does that go? At the bottom? Yeah.
Ooh, X goes,
Yeah, time out. Yeah, what is the altitude? Y'all should know what altitude is. So where's X go?
On what do you call it? Altitude. Does that go on the hypotenuse? And not hypotenuse. I mean
You're just wrong.
the short leg.
Remember, altitude is a measurement of height.
Short leg. Well, I got that on my paper. That's all that matters. I do. She really do. Oh, hey, that's 10.
Labeling.
10.
10 of what?
72 degrees. X over
need 73.
That's what I said, no?
You said 72.
Oh.
Okay, Paso.
Now we get X bites of over here. Right there.
Don't look at me.
Uh-huh.
3925.0.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Dylan, move your head.
No, baby, that's 3,000.
That is
3,000. 3,920.0.
Oh,
I said 3925. Yeah, baby.
no, baby.
Baby. This what our homework's gonna be like? Please no. How many questions is on our homework?
Same amount.
Jeez. Oh, that's not that much. That's only 8 questions. That's a lot.
All right, last one I'm gonna do. I want to show you this one because it's adjustments.
Which one are we going to? 7 or
I wanted y'all to try this one without me, but I want to do it with you.
7 or
You can do the one. It's one on your other sheet that you could do after this.
or 8.
7. Y'all do 8 on your own. 8 is easy, it's straightforward. 7. Roberto, you feel like reading?
No.
Okay.
I'll read.
Go ahead, Selecta.
Building A is 480 feet tall and building B is 654 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The angle of the pressure from the top of the building to the top of building A is 17 degrees. How far apart the building are in the building?
I think I know how to draw it. Can I try?
Go ahead.
Would you draw the top of B? Can I go stand up to the board?
I guess so.
I'll just take an expo marker.
No, I'm right on that.
Listen, what? You just... This from right here. Am I wrong? And then you can subtract this from this to get what? This.
Huh?
Am I right?
Were you here last period?
No, because remember I went back to class. You sent me back to class for lunch, and then I came back. I had like 2 minutes. And you were walking around. But am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Kudos. Kudos to you.
Angle was 42 degrees. So it'll be 42 in here as well. Uh-huh. See if you copy it off somebody else's paper.
What are you talking about, Mr. Bronx? Since I got my smart calculator, I'm smart.
Say smart calculator.
Building A is 480 feet. Building B is 654 feet. What Kim was telling you is for the triangle, I would have to do 654 minus 480 to get this distance right here. Sure, I got. How you don't get this? 174?
Yeah. 174 is what the short leg.
That's my calculator. Hit the floor again.
Who at the dog? Oh, the class we use.
So that's 174 right there. Where does X go? How far apart of the building?
X goes on the long leg by 42.
Then we labeling H O A.
It's toe again.
Yeah.
How many numbers?
10 of 42 degrees.
174 over X.
And then you're going to do 2 to get rid of 174.
Not 174.
X.
That's what, wait, no, because I thought you said when the number's on top, you gotta get rid of, oh yeah, X. My bad.
Take a pass. You got one. Is it wet? Somebody got something on it? Who had it last?
Aquarius.
I didn't take it.
There's one that's like peanut butter.
It's another one over there if you don't want to touch that one. Come sanitize it and take the other one.
Aquarius dropped in the toilet, take it up.
Sorry, the ones that I didn't use.
Knows what was there. It's 192. You said what? Because I didn't see if it was rounded.
What's that?
193.2. Correct.
Carter's humping the desk.
Alrighty, y'all do the last one.